His thoughts on the situation. Y'all take a listen.
I've got nothing new to update, and we still obviously feel the same way. It's, we want him back in the worst way. I know he knows that, and, we'll continue to work at it each and every day.
So, Sal, how should Aaron Rodgers feel about Matt LaFleur's comments? We want him back in the worst way.
Man, this is a bad place this organization is in right now. Talk about tucking your tail. If I'm Aaron Rodgers right now, I'm sitting there and I literally will go on Pat McAfee's show and I say, I told them not to funk with me, and they funked with me. So Aaron Rodgers was a kitten in the corner, and everybody thought, oh, it's all sweet, it's all cute. We can go draft Jordan Love. We don't got to get receivers. We ain't got to go get personnel to help him out. It's Aaron Rodgers. He's a part of us. We help build him into who he is. You ever get a kitten in the corner? They look sweet. They ain't sweet. They coming out that corner fighting. And Aaron Rodgers came out that corner fighting. Not only as an MVP last year, not only as another year taking this team to the NFC Championship game, but now he's like, you can't buy my love back. And that's the toughest thing. Anybody who's ever been in a relationship knows this. Money and gifts feels amazing. Oh, who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like to receive it? And me, I even like to give it to my wife, make her feel good. But there's one thing that trumps all of that, money and gifts. Just treat them right. Like everyday simple treatment is better than you trying to give me this splash effect of trying to make up for your issues. So when I look at this situation, it's just funny to watch Matt LaFleur right there try to come out of this with some makeup text. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, it works sometimes. It ain't gonna work in this situation if I'm Aaron Rodgers. I look at it and I just say, why did you even get to this place? There's so many different directions you guys could have pulled together and made this work, but you wanted to go in a different direction. Matt LaFleur bet on something else, and it didn't come to fruition. Like, let's just be real. The egg is in his face right now. So now, instead of him being contrite in a pure way, his contrition comes off as desperation. Like, oh, I don't have any other options. How you doing? And Aaron Rodgers is no fool. Not only one of the best players we have in this game, but also one of the smartest out there. Aaron Rodgers got him in the corner. Unfortunately, this kid ain't playing nice.
Phenomenal take. Snaps.
Oh, Love Jones. Love Jones. We here.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm going to just add to it. Aaron Rodgers should feel amazing about the sentiments. We want him in the worst way. Because, Sal, we've all also been in these situations and relationships when you know they did you wrong, you know they trying to come back, and so you got their number. It's just a matter of when are you going to forgive them, if at all. Yeah. You may not forgive them, and you might just sit there and let them beg. We want you back in the worst way. Come on, Matt LaFleur. You should be ashamed of yourself. You sound desperate. Brian Gutekunst's GM.
Facts.
Jordan Love has a long way to go. Hey, bruh, you can't go out with somebody else and be like, I never really loved them. It was always you. Please come back to me. That's what the Packers sound like. They sound desperate. Aaron Rodgers should just sit there smiling, grinning. Because what it is, though, Sal, for me, as it stands to Aaron Rodgers, he don't want you to butter him up. He don't need the butter. He wants the cheddar. You feel me? He don't need the butter. He just wants the cheddar. And he doesn't want the money for money's sake. He doesn't want the money from the Green Bay Packers just to be more high paid than Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson or Dak Prescott. But in the NFL, money has a direct correlation to commitment.
Yeah.
I don't care what you tell me. I need you to show me. I need the Packers to give Aaron Rodgers an outward expression of their inward love. Let's go somewhere, y'all.
We already there, bro.
I need them to give Aaron Rodgers an outward expression of their inward love. So you can tell somebody, oh, I love you so much, sweetheart. I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you. I love you. Until you put a ring on that finger, there is no true commitment. Because at least once you put a ring on that finger and sign a marriage certificate, to break up is a much more lengthy process. Now it's no longer a breakup. Now it's a divorce.
Say it.
Aaron Rodgers, these Packers could, oh, we want him in the worst way. Jordan Love has so far to go. But until there is an outward expression, new contract, guaranteed money, of the inward commitment, we want Aaron Rodgers in the worst way, then their words mean nothing. And Aaron Rodgers reads through them just like you and I do.
Damn. You know what's so crazy about this? All right, hold on. Forget all this outward love and inner affection. Did you watch Baby Boy? See, you ain't that busy.
I was busy this weekend. Oh, I told you I was doing the shoot.
Yeah, but you flew first class, if not private, to the shoot and back. You had 6, 12, 18
I had to
hours.
prep. I had to
You had
prep.
to prep? Really?
I had to prep.
Okay. On the way back, you had to prep? Oh, yeah, you slept. Damn it. All right, I need you to watch Baby Boy, because Melvin grabbed that boy and said, I told you not to mess with me. It was a scene in there, and that's Aaron Rodgers grabbing Matt LaFleur. I told you not to mess with me, boy. Smacking his head like this. When you watch Baby Boy, all this gonna hit you in the face. Anyway, let me hit you with a Wileyism. Maybe you can understand one of these. I learned this over time because I've been quite ignorant in my days. Whatever you think of me in terms of wisdom right now, just make sure you understand that I used to balance that out with ignorance, okay? Like, I actually improved on my design. I self-corrected a little bit. And I noticed that ignorance apologizes by improving. That's what an ignorant person will do. I don't want to hear it. When someone messes up, when I mess up, nobody trying to hear how sorry you are. We wanted to just see you do better. Ignorance apologizes by improving. Now, yo ignorant butts up there in this Green Bay organization, how did y'all improve on our relationship? How did y'all improve with our personnel? How did y'all improve in terms of weapons? How did y'all improve this offseason? Looks like another Green Bay offseason, but some begging at the end. That's not how it's done. They offer him a new contract and then act like that's going to just move it all over. Oh, we just going to make you the highest paid. They're like, first of all, I should be the highest paid, so that's not doing anything for me. Oh, I'm supposed to be the highest paid, and now you're going to make me that? Like, show me improvement on that. And that's when you get into the details. And the details of the Green Bay Packers and their relationship of late with Aaron Rodgers doesn't suggest anything about love, doesn't suggest anything about they need him or want him in the worst way.
Zale, I heard this coming into the show. It's not you don't know what you got until it's gone. It's you don't know what you got until you're grown. I heard that. And that's applicable now because the Packers, Matt LaFleur, management, Gutekunst, et cetera, they had to grow. But the kicker is this. I don't think they're going to grow until Aaron Rodgers is gone. That's the kicker. Because you hit the nail on the head when you said they're doing the same things, just adding sorry at the end. Like, what that mean? They're doing the exact same. Look like the same offseason. Looks like the same type of draft. Looks like the same minimal help and aid for Aaron Rodgers. Now they just said, but we love you at the end.
That's it.
Bro, don't tell.